Hey everybody, welcome to Fiasconauts for July, I think.
July
20, whatever. We've got Bloodworth with us here. He's never been on Fiasco.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't even really ask me. They just kind of said that it would be a good idea and put it on the thing without
had to
really
happen.
having
That's
my
true.
agreement.
Yeah, we never actually... Blood, are you cool with being on Fiasconauts?
I'm here.
It's not too late to back out.
If you missed it, Bloodworth gave a great improvised performance of a monologue when we all had to perform monologues about Kingdom Hearts. And it
Which
was...
I honestly had forgotten about when I was like, let's put Blood on Fiasconauts.
Oh, I thought that was the reason why. It's like,
No,
he
I
can
was
clearly
just like-
improvise.
I was just like, he's never done it, and everyone else is gone,
Yeah.
so let's do it.
Yeah.
If he's okay with it, which I guess that step never happened.
Yeah, it's too late. Too late
It's
now.
too late. It's
Camera's
too late,
rolling.
Bloodworth.
This is live.
Well, thanks for being on the show. Oh, I've got a cough happening. Ooh. Ooh.
That's Bloodworth already.
Bloodworth was like, I'm feeling a little weird today.
And not the good kind of
and
weird.
now he's like got us all sick. So thanks, Blood.
I don't think so.
He doesn't think so. We're doing a playset. We thought, since his Blood's never played this game before, we would do a semi-official playset. This is by the people who made the game from one of their supplementary packages. This one's called Business Casual, written by Steve Sedgy, edited by Jason Morningstar. What made the game? Yeah, it's called Business Casual. And we have an email here as the description. From Pete Champ at integratedpacketlogistics.com to all staff. Good morning. As part of our ongoing effort to increase efficiencies and refocus on consumer centricity, we are shifting overall management of the ERD program from CIT infrastructure to user support and management. Going forward, CIT team leaders will continue to identify and pilot ways to integrate the operational level agreement into all ERD activities, while the US&E task force will create actionable best practices for the ERD. I am sure you will agree that this configuration offers an improved alignment that should help us to maximize our support of this important program. To facilitate this transition, consultants from Caesar Marketing will make recommendations for a top-down reorganization in order to best leverage core competencies across both divisions. All managers will be conducting employee reviews to identify inefficiencies. We appreciate your support as we transition these responsibilities and formulate best practices. If you have any questions or out-of-the-box implementation ideas that really break out of your silos, don't hesitate to touch base offline with your manager. Best, Pete. Peter Champ II, Associate Vice President for Communications, Integrated Packet Logistics, LLC. Movie night, Office Space, The Office TV show, The IT Crowd TV show, Cedar Rapids, and Extract. Man, there's some like pitch perfect office crap speak in that.
Yeah.
I worked for some crazy ass Navy jet pilots who were like doing like weird business BS, and like they used the phrase best practices like so much.
Even just like a phrase like talk offline, things like that.
Yeah. We'll offline it.
That's on point. That's on point.
On point. Good job, Sedgy. Okay, so now we roll into dice. Okay. All right. Looks like a decent spread here. Sort of. Ooh.
Looks like a decent spread you got here.
Looks like a decent spread. Actually, it's a kind of weird spread. We got 1 1, 2 2s, 2 3s, 3 4s, 3 5s, and 1 6. So kind of even.
Make the 1 and 6 count, Blood. Don't just drop it on nothing, you know?
Yeah, Blood. Looking at you, Blood. Blood has no idea what we're talking about. Okay, so we'll start. Do we start with me or you?
I think we start with you.
I'm confused every time now. Okay, I'll go first then. So relationships, we've got suits, coworkers, romance, support, friends, and family. Love suits.
Yeah, but that's our one. We have to use it, though.
Kyle and Ian are suits.
Okay. And we're burning our 1.
Okay, we're burning the 1.
Okay.
So now, Blood, I'm going to write relationship suits. So now Kyle and I have a suits relation. I did explain how to play it a little bit. So now you can look at the remaining numberos.
So it's the category, the overall.
Right now,
Yeah.
just pick an overall category for either you and myself or you and Kylie Cyrus over here.
And don't use that 6.
Don't use that 6. Which is what? Family. Yeah, we don't need no family.
We don't need
Yeah,
family.
this is
members,
it'd be weird to have family in here.
Yeah, so Blood is reading the playset silently in his mind.
I think I'll do 4 support, I guess.
Okay,
But that's
for-
you and me.
Me and you?
Okay.
So we put that over here.
Yeah, so just write relationship support. No idea what that is about. So we've got 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 4s, 3 5s, and 1 Seahawks.
I'm going to use that 5, which is friends.
Okay.
So Bloodworth and I are friends.
Great. Wondrous. Wondrous. Okay. So now, under suits, pardon me, we have a 1, which we can't do. Middle management, boys club, can't do that. Don't need it, don't want it. Manager and right-hand man. Programmer troll and supervisor. Too obvious. Boss and secretary. Crappy manager and the friend she hired. Ooh. And then interviewee and interview. Yeah, we've got to be crappy manager and the friend she hired.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. You don't have to do your own. You could fill out friends or support. But yeah, so now we're looking at either support or friends to fill in the subcategory. And we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. What is it? Crappy manager and the friend she hired?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 5. It's warehouse and suit.
For support?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of 5s.
Oh, so that means Bloodworth is in the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and that means you're probably the manager. And I'm the friend you hired?
No, we're both suits.
Oh, yeah, we're both suits.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
So
so you're in the warehouse, Blood.
Bloodworth and I are friends. Our options are 1's gone, right?
1 and 5 are gone.
Okay, so we could be mentor and apprentice, which is very funny. We could be smokers, which is extremely funny. Boyfriend and girlfriend, but not for each other. I don't get that.
I don't understand what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, what?
We're just boyfriend and girlfriends to other people. Party organizer and
I guess that's like an
birthday
office thing.
boy / girl.
Smokers is really funny.
Yeah, we're smokers, Blood. You and
I heard,
are always on our smoke breaks together.
yeah, was it some state or some country said that non-smokers get like 6 extra days off a year to like make it fair because smokers take so many breaks?
Oh, that is fair.
Something like that?
Yeah.
And I was like all about that. Okay.
But also, I am for taking breaks at work.
Oh, yeah, you should take breaks.
Yeah. Get up. Get on up.
Get on up. Okay, so now we have 2, 3, 4, 6. Now we get into the nitty gritty here, Blood. One of our relationships will have a need, one of them will have an object, and one of them will have a location. Maybe should you and I have a need, just so there's less for Blood to worry about?
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, can't do 1, which is to get even. 2 is to get your slice of the pie, which is kind of fun. 3 is to get it done. 4 is
To get away. I was hoping. I was
yeah.
like, and they put it on a 4 even. Nice.
Yeah. Usually it's a 5. 5 is to get love, which we can't do, and 6 is to get respect, which probably isn't worth burning a 6 for. So, I guess to get your slice of the pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Kyle and I have a need to get our slice of the pie. So now, Blood, you could fill in that need, or you could look at the locations or the objects. Objects are down a little more.
Oh, I see. So
So it's the same as relationships. It's a top category, bottom category kind of deal. And the last die will be wild. So if something is just like bonkers awesome,
right.
we can save it for the end. But that can never happen for a top category, just a bottom category. So if you see one that's just like ludicrous, but we don't have the numbers for it, we can save it.
Remember we saved it for the mermaid thing
Yeah.
last time, and it just changed the whole world.
It paid off so much. That's just a thing I can do.
Yeah, so under here, I think that the 3 is pretty funny. Without drawing any suspicion.
Ooh,
and the need
to get the piece of the pie?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh, without
that.
drawing any suspicion.
Okay.
What a funny phrase to me, to get your piece of the pie. Because it's, to me, just like, it's just this idea that, like, hey, there's this dessert on the table. Like, if you don't grab a piece, you're not going to get one. And so you obviously need a slice of the pie.
Right.
Yeah.
People bring like 2 pies for like 30 people, right?
Yeah. But, like, nobody needs pie.
Yeah.
If someone else wants it more than you do, let them have it.
Yeah. You're just taking it because you think you are owed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Obviously, we understand that it doesn't have to be a literal pie. But maybe it'll end up being a literal pie.
Are we logged in as Jones? I see Jones in the upper left-hand
No,
corner
no.
right
It's
now.
just a notification.
Jones,
Oh, okay.
he was messaging me on Slack.
On Slack, Jones's icon is just like a little picture of him like pointing at you.
I log in as all of you. And I just kind of like change small things just to see if you guys notice.
Our options for locations are
2, 3, 4, 6.
West Branch.
Wait.
West Branch.
Okay.
The mountain. No, you're right. This is...
Yeah, you skipped up to a different
Oh,
set.
no. What has happened? What has gone wrong?
He
You
went
gotta
down to
find
the
right
cult
place
set.
Okay.
down to the
Oh,
cult
okay.
place
Here we
at-
go. I got it. Okay. Our hidden locations. Let me just go through those real quick so we know what we're talking about here. Locked desk drawer, above the suspended ceiling, behind the boxes in technical services, in plain sight. Ew. In the guts. Hidden in plain. I think you can do some fun with that. In the guts of the ancient AS 400. Beneath the concrete floor of the new edition. I kind of like those because they're nothing too crazy.
Those are great.
Nerd World, instant message chat room, ancient intranet file directory, wiring closet, technical services office, in the basement with the pipes, deep in the content management system.
I like that some of those are actual locations and some of them are file locations.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like that stuff because of the relationship you two have, where one person works in the warehouse and the other one is a manager, is a suit.
Oh, that's me and him.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
I think it'd be kind of fun if Nerd World is something you share in common. So yeah, we're going 3 for your support relationship.
Okay. Bee-boo-bop. Okay. Objects. I like objects. Okay. We've got 2, 4, 6. So 2 is illicit, 4 is enraging, and 6 is trouble. Let's look upon enraging and trouble, shall we? Enraging, motivational poster, rotting food in the staff refrigerator, whiteboard, erased save for the do not erase message, ancient, malfunctioning equipment that can't be replaced, malfunctioning motion-activated toilet in the restroom, the stack of work someone is doing this weekend. Trouble, shredded document carefully taped together again, dubious PowerPoint presentation,
Dubious PowerPoint.
I love dubious.
It's so funny.
corporate credit card, master key / custodial key ring, broken AC system, executive memo from corporate with a list of names. Trouble might be worth burning this 6.
Okay.
Okay, so you and Kyle have object trouble.
We somehow ended up with an extra over here. We get one bonus. We get one bonus die.
Well, yeah, how'd that happen? Who didn't? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, what number was that?
3, 2, 1.
That was a 6.
1, 2, 3.
Smokers didn't get one.
Oh.
That one, Kyle.
Yeah. What was smokers?
Smokers.
That was a 3. So probably one of these shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares? We'll just burn a 4.
It's an
on it.
improv
Wait,
show.
It's fine.
We had 2 3s though.
Oh. Well, then
Where'd
one
the
of
other
these,
3
one
go?
of these probably like knocked. I mean, like dice.
It doesn't matter.
They can change.
It
at any given
literally
moment, you know?
doesn't matter. All right. What the hell were we doing now? Okay, so we need to fill out Nerd World and Object Trouble, and we have a 2 and a 4. The second one is Wild. So go read through Nerd World and Object Trouble so we can see which one we want to.
Okay, so Node World 2 is an ancient intranet file directory, and 4 is technical services offices.
I believe dubious PowerPoint is a 2, so maybe we should do that.
And then, yeah, what's the other one? Is the object?
Object Trouble. Down.
Down. Yeah, 2 is a dubious PowerPoint presentation, and 4 is a master key / custodial key ring.
Okay, it's dubious PowerPoint,
Okay, dubious PowerPoint object.
which means we can do anything.
So now Kyle gets to pick anything for the location.
Okay. I live in Nerd World. I live in Nerd World. You can make into a song. Nerd World. 1 is instant message chat room. Oh, we did this. I kind of
Read them all again. I like that pipes one kind of.
in the basement with the pipes.
It's just so, like in the basement with the pipes.
Technical services office. Deep in the content management system.
Also, I'm very excited about just like insane amounts of abbreviations.
Deep in the content management system. There's something that sings to me about that.
The CMS.
Yeah. Because we're deep in there. And it's just where you two
ISIS?
hang out. Like it's ancient intranet file directory, same kind of thing. Like I kind of like that. You know what? Let's just keep it straight because we goofed to the 3. So we're going to use that last 2 on ancient intranet file
I did
directory.
re-roll it. It used to be a 4, but
Oh, well then okay. All right, whatever. You know what? Oh, whatever.
Ancient intranet. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
intranet. What is it? File directory?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
even know if
yeah.
you ever used, like, Rufus. You ever have to use Rufus?
No, what's Rufus?
There was a thing at Viacom to, like,
Oh, I remember that.
find forms and...
Yeah. And what was one called like Zeus or something?
They all had dumb names like that, yeah.
I don't remember Zeus.
It was just like some god's name. It was like Poseidon.
You're right. I remember someone saying that.
It might have been like a shared folder kind of thing.
Ares.
We had Nitro Circus for a while.
Nitro Circus, Rufus, Jira.
You know what?
Jira is a big deal.
I was thinking of
Like-
Jira.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking the old Greek god Jira. I actually don't know what Jira is. It just an abbreviation? I don't know.
It
if
might be.
Comes from something. Or... Okay, so now these are no longer numbers, bloody boy. They're just colors, black and white.
Bloody boy.
And if we
You want to
think-
split those? Can I get some down here?
Huh?
Can I get some of those down here? Nice. Sorry to
Hell yeah.
interrupt.
3 and 3.
But speaking of interruptions, we use these to interrupt a scene.
Well, in theory, one presents the die and the scene doesn't skip a beat, and then they just steer it to a failure or a success.
I like to say white die or black die though, because
For
I
the
mean,
listeners.
like, yeah, and I mean, like you're watching on your phone. This is less than a pixel, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
We should just go white die.
white die. I'll do that this time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so now we need to come up with names. Mm-hmm. But first, we'll run down what our all is. So Kyle and I have a relationship. Suits, crappy manager, and friend she hired need to get your slice of the pie without drawing any suspicion. Couldn't read my own handwriting. And then What are you and I doing, Bloody?
Yeah.
Calling you Bloody.
Bloody.
So
boy.
our relationship is warehouse in a suit. So I'm subordinate, and her location is the intranet, the ancient intranet file directory.
Nerd world.
Nerd world.
Yeah, you know, it's not necessarily where you have to hang out but like it's just something that is important to your relationship.
Yeah. And then Kyle and I do smoke breaks together. Mm-hmm. And somehow he's having trouble with the dubious PowerPoint.
Yes.
Or one of us is having trouble with the dubious PowerPoint.
Dubious PowerPoint. Okay, so let's work through the logic of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that Blood is the warehouse employee.
Yes.
That also means we have a warehouse, so we like ship something. Mm-hmm. We also have intranet, so we have like an IT department.
It's ancient though. Like we don't use it anymore.
Yeah. We also know that one or the other of us is a manager, and the other is a friend that she hired. But we're both suits, so either one of us could be either one of those. And you just smoke. So
I believe you to be the manager.
I'm the manager?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We come up with names, Blood, and you put it on this little name tag
All right.
on both sides so we can see and so the audience can see.
Okay. I'm going to go with one of my favorite warehouse guys.
Wait, don't be a real person.
I won't be a real person, but I would have a name.
All names used in this show are fictional. If they relate to any real person, it is completely by coincidence.
I'll alter it. I'll give it a nickname that's not him.
That's the best idea, Blood. you can't just use some guy's real name.
Last month I used Jessica Lynn Verdi's name.
True.
My name is Susan Dammit.
Oh, we have last names too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, crap.
We think it may have been pronounced Demeet, but in America everyone just says damn it, and we've kind of just embraced it. Yeah.
I don't even know why this came out. It sounds like two first names.
And when it's written last name first, it's damn it, Susan. Yeah.
All right. Vern Chester.
Ooh,
Now that's
Vern
a-
Chester.
That's a good fiasco name right there.
Kev Apollo.
So you're my friend Kev Apollo.
Yeah.
That I hired. Susan Dammit hired Kev Apollo.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Everybody can just call me Susan.
Yes.
First name.
In fact, I bet she doesn't like it when people say Susan.
She doesn't
Dammit.
like it when people use her last name. She tells very few people what her last name is, I imagine.
Oh, so it's not even on her desk. It just says Susan. Yeah. That's funny.
Susan D.
Yeah, Susan D.
Yeah. But on official paperwork, it always says, damn it, Susan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I'm Susan Dammit. Blood is Vern Chester. Man, that's a solid name. Kev Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
Man, do you like work out?
Yeah, he does, for sure.
Yeah. So maybe I hired, it's like a thirst hire.
That's a funny idea.
Yeah.
Like we went to college together
Yeah.
or something.
And I saw on Facebook that you posted that you didn't have a job. And I was like, ooh, Kev Apollo doesn't have a job.
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all very business old people.
Yeah.
So we use, yeah. Okay, well, that's going to be what's going to happen in a minute. We're going to see how this goes in the office right after that. Hi, welcome back to Fiasconauts. Here's Act 1. I haven't started in a really long time. I think I intentionally don't sit on this end.
Oh. Good
I'm
luck over there.
realizing.
Good
Yeah.
luck.
Okay, we're in space.
No.
It's raining hot mercury.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's see where this goes.
Our office is in space. No, we're not in space. We're in the office. Actually, we're in the, there's a fitness room there's a fitness room in the basement, which is not glamorous. It's got like a Nordic track and like a bike, a stationary bike in there, and some free weights. And Kev Apollo is in there doing whatever he's doing. And Susan comes down to see him down there. Oh, hey, Kev. Didn't know you'd be down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just working out a little?
Yeah. Something up?
Oh, I just wanted to let you know. I know that I didn't know if your department got the email. I know that the email system has been on the fritz.
I got like 5 emails, so I gotta assume yes.
Oh, it's about the Pi Social.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna come to it or?
Oh, for sure.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Susan, I'm pretty new here. I had a question. Like,
Yeah.
what is this office's policy on the B word?
The B word?
Yeah, are we like, is it cool to say the B word here, or is that like the kind of place where it's not cool? I'm having a hard time.
Beer? Which B word?
No, like, Susan, don't press me here. But like,
Kev,
is the
I
B
would never
word
dream
cool?
of pressing you. What? You mean bitch?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I think it's all like situational.
So it's cool.
I don't know if I would say cool. People swear, but if it's directed at someone, then that's a fast.
Well, then,
trip
like,
to
what
HR.
kind of swears can I say?
Huh?
What kind of swears can I say?
It's an adult workspace. You can speak like an adult. Just don't like be mean to people.
No, because here's the thing. Everyone around me is like not swearing.
Well, look, it's a small community, and there aren't a lot of swearers in the office. Just kind of, I don't know. They don't swear a lot around here. I guess that's kind of part of the culture. I guess.
Okay.
They don't, did people swear a lot at your city job, the last job you had?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I know it's a smaller.
There's a lot of guys, and like honestly, it's just a lot of testosterone in the room. So obviously, we're gonna have some very funny jokes and stuff. And so
Sure,
like,
yeah.
I'm just kind of like missing that.
Well, there's a lot of the IT guys, the warehouse guys. They
I've been hanging out with this guy Vern. Swears all the time. He's super funny.
You're not held to that. Oh yeah, Vern's great. I know Vern. I think he's the tall one.
Yeah.
Vern's great. Yeah. Vern's great. Yeah. Well, I can tell you're like a real guy's guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a man's man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you just lifting the free weights? Or doesn't matter. Anyway, the IT guys, they swear a lot. The warehouse guys, they swear a lot. I know that your department.
That's just like, okay, just so you put me in the office where like everybody's kind of clean, I guess.
Well, your department, I mean, based on your LinkedIn, your specialties were in synergizing upward markets.
Yeah.
And so that's the department I put.
Because like back in San
marketing.
Fran, like when people are doing that stuff, they're like, just like it's a lot like high energy stuff. And like here, I just kind of feel like everything's like kind of like laid back, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's a really more laid back kind of vibe. We're kind of just like a, more like, I don't know, not conservative in the like political sense, but conservative in the like fiscal and sort of.
Okay, so is this like a liberal office?
Well, I think people are mostly liberal. We don't really discuss it much.
Oh, so politics is off limits too?
Well,
Susan, when
It's-
I did an
nothing's
interview
off
here, you
limits.
said it was going to be cool here.
it's cool. It's very cool. We've got a Pi Social later today.
Did this room exist before I worked here?
This-
Did this room exist before you hired me?
Well, I noticed that you had posted on Facebook that your old office had a really nice fitness facility, and so
Yeah.
I had this Nordic track and this bike and some weights around from my ex-husband and I had them brought over here.
Anthony used to use this stuff.
Anthony used to use it.
Huh.
There's mostly Anthony's. The
Just-
bike,
I gotta
the bike
say,
is mine.
that's pretty cool.
That he used
But
to.
I don't, like Anthony's a great guy,
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah.
and so like I just kind of like to me like kind of have a connection with the equipment now, which is actually like super important.
Yeah.
Could use a mirror, as long as we're like putting stuff in here. Like I'd love to have a mirror in here.
Okay. I can. We can get a mirror, I think.
Yeah, and maybe like some showers.
Showers might be, well, there's the warehouse has showers.
It does.
Yeah, they have them down there.
Oh, nice.
I think they're like kind of old.
I'll go hit that up.
Great.
See you in 20.
Okay, yep.
He leaves the room.
I'll give myself a white die.
Yeah, blood. When it's only 3 people, it's up to that third person to end the scene.
We didn't explain
Oh.
that.
Yeah,
We didn't
exactly.
explain that
We
to
did not.
Blood.
We never explained that to blood.
Yeah, I mean, or we just naturally will end it. But
Yeah.
Okay, so he's left, but we're
the
essentially
scene's done now. So
Scene's
the
done.
scene is done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we
I
would
mean, I
say
could end the scene, but-
Scene. Well, no. I mean, like he just means like if you're not in the scene, you can give us a die. But also you can like barge into any scene you want, like
Yeah.
as any character.
Okay.
Like you
Not
could
even
show
as
up
your
as
own
like
thing, yeah.
Chester. Well, not
Yeah.
Chester, but you could show up as like James the paper boy or something. You know, whatever. Up to you. Okay, so now I got a white die for that scene.
Yep.
Because it seemed like everything went fine.
Yeah.
And then I gave it to Kyle because in Act 1, for just like rules reasons, you give your die away. But in Act 2, you keep them. Okay, so now it will be your scene, your Vern Chester's scene. So what do you want Vern to be up to and who's hanging out with him? He just went to the showers in the warehouse, actually. I just realized that. So that could be a lead.
Why are there showers in the warehouse?
I don't know. Why wouldn't there be showers in the warehouse? Who knows what this building used to be?
All right, this is a big building.
It's a big, weird building. Big old building.
Yeah, maybe I'll call you on the phone.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Ring ring.
This is Susan D.
Susan, one of your new hires came over into the warehouse. And they're using the emergency shower to like wash up.
Oh, right. That's the emergency chemical shower. I forgot.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, that's my fault. He asked if there was a shower, and I just remembered there was a shower. I forgot it was like the emergency chemical spill shower.
yeah. Every time we use that, we have to get a technician out here to safety inspect and make sure that everything is properly back in order.
I'm sorry about that. This is Vern, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Vern.
Sorry, this is Vern.
Sorry, yeah, that's Kev. He's new. He asked about a shower, and I told him that one, and I slipped my mind. You can we can bill the technician to my department. So sorry, that's my fault.
Okay. So
I'll
that
just
means
make a
I
note.
gotta get on Rex again and figure out that form. I could never find the form on Rex.
Yeah, I can never find that form either on Rex. God, Rex is just such a pain.
Is it under management or is it under like billing? What is that?
I think it might be under like specialty, because it's like a non-operations expense.
Right, but it's more of a budget thing. Do I have to go through accounting first?
You know what? Here, hang on. Let me route in Bethany in accounting here. One sec. I'll just group call it. It's ringing.
Hello.
Hey, Bethany.
Yeah.
This is Susan D. Upstairs. I was wondering.
Susan, are you still there? I can't hear
Vern?
anything right now.
I can hear you, Vern. Can you hear me?
Susan, are you there?
Sorry, hang on.
Should I go?
No. Stay there. Vern, can you hear me still? Can you hear me now?
Oh, I hear you.
Bethany, is it?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, Susan, I'm very busy today.
Can you hear us both?
Yes.
Can you hear Vern?
I can hear Vern.
Okay, great. Sorry about that.
Who's this third person?
Vern is down in the warehouse. We had a question about billing.
No, I'm sorry. I hear somebody talking still. Who else is on this line? I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'll get off. Okay. So I'm sorry. Who's on this line now?
Now this should just be Susan and Vern.
Okay.
I don't know. That sounded like Dave.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dave was on this line for some reason.
Well, that's strange. Why? Well, whatever. Vern. So yeah, Vern and I had a question about. We need to. What is it? We need to bill a.
Yeah. So Mr. Apollo came down and
Yeah.
he used the safety shower, thinking it was just like a locker room down in
Totally
my
my
area.
fault.
I'm responsible for this area. It's not your locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he used that safety shower. We have to get a safety inspector out now to make sure that it's
Okay. Just go
operational
ahead
for
and
when we need
open
it.
Rex. Make sure you have your
Okay.
login nearby. Just open Rex.
Here, I'll do it, Vern.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. I put my password.
Okay,
in.
and then just open your personal file.
Okay, I got it.
and
Okay.
then click on reports.
personal file?
Your personal file.
Okay.
Okay, click on reports.
Okay.
And then find Apollo's name, and then I'm afraid like you can either like report him or fire him. We don't have a lot of options.
No, sorry. No, we weren't asking about how to report Kev. We were wondering how to bill where the form is to bill the technician to my department.
Oh, okay. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to find your own last name.
Okay.
Okay, and then you'll either have to report yourself or fire yourself.
Wait.
Okay, my break starts now. Bye.
Look, Vern, I'm gonna.
Look,
Black tie.
send down the form, and I'll fill in information that you need.
You know what? Let me get back. Oh, all right. Damn it. See, that was great. Okay, so you give that to Kyle or myself.
I give this to.
Yeah, just because it's Act 1. It doesn't really matter. It's just about, like, you want a lot of one color.
Okay.
You have a better chance of getting a happy ending then. But, like, don't play to win.
Okay.
Just play to play. Thanks. I'm going to fucking win.
All right, so Kev Apollo has toweled off.
Was he just, like, naked in the...
He was naked in the chemical shower, yeah. And so
I'll have to look up that security footage.
they're in the back right now. He's like having a smoke with Vern Chester. Like, Vern, I'm totally sorry about that. It was, like Susan said, it was like totally okay. So like, I honestly, like now it seems super stupid, but I'm glad I'm clean.
Yeah, the suits. Sometimes they get things mixed up. They don't understand what this world down here
that's
is
what.
like.
Yes, it's so stuffy up there, dude.
I've got this overflow room, right? And she put a bunch of exercise equipment down there. I don't even know why. It's not her personal storage. We've got
But like,
coming in. That we gotta-
but also like anyone could use that if they wanted to. So it's kind of cool to have,
Have they
just a
posted about
resource.
that? I haven't heard anything about having an exercise room. I thought she just put that stuff down there.
So here's the thing. When Susan hired me, she was like, we have an exercise room. And then like just today I learned that like obviously she just put that up just to like make me happy here. And so like it's to me I'm like a little offended honestly that you don't even know. Like Vern, you can come work out at any time with me.
Okay.
Cool. And Vern, what's cool is that like when we're on one-on-one, like I notice you don't swear as much. And so it's like it's cool to get to like know the real you. Cause like second I stepped foot off that elevator, it's just like I don't like normally I can just like make jokes about like STDs or whatever and the office cracks up. Here I do it, silence, crickets, man. I just like don't know how to like connect with the people like I work with.
You're talking about STDs as a joke?
Yeah, man. Like herpes and crabs, like whoa, gonorrhea, man. Like,
That's kind of. What if somebody's dealing with that?
I guess. Shoot, man. I guess I never thought of that. Yeah, it's like. Because honestly, like,
You're not getting any of that on that exercise equipment. I might not.
No, Anthony, totally cool guy. He's clean.
Okay.
Anthony, like to me, like like just like the best guy, like the coolest guy. Have you ever met him?
No, Anthony?
Yeah,
Is he?
Susan's ex-husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he ever came in here.
Oh.
Definitely not down at the warehouse. Maybe.
Yeah, obviously not. Like, this place, like, kind of sucks. Like, way beneath Anthony, you know?
They had marital problems. There's like a goth IT guy just standing there that you guys hadn't noticed. Also, I heard he did have gonorrhea. Like extramarital.
Sorry, who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
My name coincidentally is also Anthony, but not the same Anthony.
Obviously not the same Anthony. Who are you to come up and, like, make up rumors about Anthony Hell Yes?
Well, I mean, we went to high school together.
You went to high school with Anthony Hell Yes?
Yeah.
What was he like?
Kind of a dick.
No, like, what was he like, though?
Kind of.
Vern, this is what I'm
dick.
talking about. People like this, you know, they don't see through you like you and I see through each other, you know?
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry. He was just kind of a dick to me. Maybe he had, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
like
sure
I
he
would have
was
been
fine.
too. I bet like you were like a little dork nerd in high school.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably
I mean,
deserved
he's
it.
kind of a dork nerd now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you here with us, you dork nerd?
This is the smoking area. You know,
Yeah.
I take smoke breaks.
Yeah.
I work in the IT department. So I guess, yeah, I get paid to be a dork nerd. It's pretty
But
sweet.
we can't find anything on Rex. Is there an update coming to Rex?
Rex is a little outdated, actually, but what are you looking for?
I mean, I've got a broken pallet jack,
Uh-huh.
and I need to order a new pallet jack. And I go through the Rex forums, and all I see are like staplers and 100 office chairs that like are just gonna get wrecked down here. There's nothing
What's the
in
broken
there.
thing? A pallet jack?
The pallet jack.
That's
you know,
a-
you
that's
wheel it around
machinery?
it's not really a machine. It just you jack it up and you move the pallets
Were you
around.
looking in supplies? Or
Yes.
That's under equipment, which is a folder in supplies.
Okay.
It might be like G16 underscore equipment is probably at the bottom. Folders are always at the bottom.
I'm super new to Rex. Basically, all I ever see is like some opportunity to report or fire somebody.
That's the main thing, and that's like what the HR department will just like always tell you to do.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Bethany's just like thirsty for firing people.
So she sets those options.
But
Yeah.
most of the stuff I see is just that weird like it's like this outline of like with like a broken file folder. Like I don't understand.
Oh yeah, well actually, part of the problem might be if your permissions aren't set right. You can only see certain parts of it. So some people can only see the report.
So I don't
section.
have the permissions to
You
get the
might not
things that
have
I
per-
need
That's
to do
not
my
right.
job.
That's not right.
Yo-
Anthony, fix this.
Yo, give me your card. I'll give you permissions for the equipment requisitions.
Anthony,
Okay.
for real?
Forms.
For real, you'll do that?
Yeah, this is my job.
You're a good guy, Anthony.
Thanks. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Yeah. White die straight back to Anthony.
All right. So Susan is on her computer, and she's trying. She's trying to look at the security footage of the warehouse
Oh yeah.
to see if she can see Kev Apollo in the chemical shower.
Yeah.
Which is all the security files are saved into Rex, and so she's like going in through the files, and then accidentally reports herself for sexual harassment. And then and then Bethany calls because she received the
Sure.
report. Ring, ring, ring. Susan D.
Susan,
Yeah.
I need to see you in my office.
Oh, is that about the form? I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing and it reported myself for sexual harassment, which obviously is not. You can't report yourself.
But you understand how serious this is and how every time that is reported, I need to have a serious discussion with the reportee.
Right, but I reported it was an accident. I didn't even fill anything out. I just hit sexual harassment and then it like auto sent.
So as the reporter, I need you to talk with me. It's okay. You can be comfortable. And as the alleged abuser, I need to also have a conversation with you.
I'll be right down.
Okay. All right. Cut
Cut to the office. So yeah, I mean, I was just trying to look at some files, and I accidentally clicked my name, and honestly, Rex is very confusing.
So Susan, I have to be honest. As an HR representative, this is confusing for me because I don't know if I'm talking to the Susan who reported herself or the Susan who committed the crime.
Well, there is no crime per se, except maybe Rex's user interface. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That was uncalled for.
All right. I'm sorry, Bethany. No, I just can we
If
just
you want, I can put you through another training session of Rex.
I think maybe the office could do with a training session.
Okay,
Rex.
let's schedule that for this week.
All right, maybe Thursday.
Thursday's great.
But for like everybody.
Yes, at
Okay.
8 a.m. Let's do
8
this. This is what I've always
8 a.m.?
wanted. Yes.
I don't want people to have to come in early for a Rex training.
They're not going to learn otherwise. Yes.
Hey, it's Vern here.
Oh, Vern, come on in, please.
But
Hey.
hi, Vern.
So Susan, so Kev told me about the exercise equipment.
Right.
How
yeah.
do I turn the Nordic track on? How does that work?
Oh, well, it's the older one. It's it has the you don't really need to turn it on. That just tracks your calories burned. So you
Excuse
can
me.
use it without. Yeah.
Here in this office, exercise equipment.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I was gonna send out an email about this. Actually, I set up a bit of a
Susan, no.
fitness room.
No.
No.
It's the overflow storage room.
I-
We use it like once or twice a year when we do inventory.
Oh, I didn't. I've always just seen it empty. I didn't realize it was.
Susan, this is
Used
an
for-
incredible liability. We have to get rid of that exercise room.
Oh, like an insurance liability.
Yes.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, no, I just brought some from home because I thought the employees might like to blow off some steam.
You can't do that. Vern, I'm so sorry. You cannot get on that Nordic track.
I mean, Nordic Track's pretty safe.
Also, there are no sweatpants allowed in this office. I understand if there was a Nordic track in the office, you would presume maybe sweatpants are okay, but we have a dress code here, and sweatpants are not allowed.
No, we do have the dress code. Well, we can't have any exercise equipment. Is there a form I can fill out to like maybe add
I got a
that?
message on my pager. I got to get back down to my guys.
Okay.
Bring me the form for the
I'll
bill.
find the form.
Thank
for
you,
the-
Vern.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Vern. I mean, is there a way I can like add that insurance coverage so that our employees can have a workout room? I mean, I think it'd be nice.
Yes, but the way I see it, in order to cover an exercise room, we will have to fire at least 2 employees.
Well, then I'll just take the equipment back home, or I'll just give it away. I don't
You
know.
can't just fire them. It's just a couple of clicks.
Bethany,
It's just a couple of clicks.
I don't like to fire people.
I've made it so simple.
I know.
What you do is
I almost fired myself.
You
Bethany.
log into Rex.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just type in the last name and you can report or fire. It is a simple click.
Bethany, I've been meaning to ask you about that though,
Yeah.
because it does. I noticed on someone else's computer that they could do that too.
Yeah.
And they were one of my employees. They weren't a manager level. Can everyone just report
Well,
and
for
fire?
them, it's more of a recommendation. I will
Okay.
I will review their firing, and if I see it as sensible, it will happen.
That seems like something you should have to run through me first.
It does, but technically, because I'm HR, there are decisions that I have to make above even management. For instance, sexual harassment is
No.
a very
Bethany,
serious thing here in this office.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Believe me, I understand that.
Because you do it so much.
No, because Bethany, you know what it's like to be a woman in the office. Definitely there have been some comments, a few, accidental, brushings.
Susan, I would kill to hear the B word right now.
Beer?
Yes.
Well, we don't have beer ever since they fired Mr. Stevens.
And that's, yes. This,
Can we just expunge the sexual harassment? I did it accidentally on myself. I don't want that on my record. It was an accident. I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to look at some files, and I just clicked on that accidentally. Can we just take that off?
I'm afraid I can't take it off unless somebody is fired. This is the way Rex works. I mean, look.
I see how that. Yeah.
I cannot remove this claim until somebody gets the axe.
Well, I'm not going to fire someone because I accidentally accused myself of sexual harassment. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, you can do sexual harassment training. That is our other option.
And that'll take it off the thing?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do the sexual harassment training then.
Okay.
No one's going to see me in there. Is it like a video or something?
It's you and me, Thursday, 8 a.m.
Well, isn't that when the Rex training thing is
That's
happening?
happening at 9 a.m. now because you didn't want to come in early.
All right, great. Sounds good. I'll see you at 8 a.m. Is that a white or a black?
That's a white. I guess that's a white. She did not succeed in Susan or Bethany's firing lust.
Okay. All right, Vern. One scene left in Act 1.
No 2 scenes left?
No. That was my second scene, so you each have one left.
Oh, you're right. One more Vern scene left.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Got
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Yep,
each.
yep.
Sorry, 2 scenes total. But what's Vern up to?
I guess we're on another smoke break with Kev.
Oh, nice.
So that exercise thing was bogus. I went up there to ask about the equipment,
Yeah.
and Bethany, the HR lady, she was right there.
Yeah.
She didn't know anything about it. She wants the stuff gone. All of it. I don't know if maybe you can have one of those weights up at your desk.
I have weights at my desk, man. It's just like it's definitely not the same, you know, as like good raw equipment, especially like Anthony Hell has equipment. But like, I kind of figured this, you know, the entire 5 years I've been in this industry, it's just always HR is just always like wagging their fingers, man. They're always shutting doors, always firing people for like doing stuff in the office, you know, it's like spanking.
What?
That's why I got fired, dude. Spanking.
You gotta be careful. They had Susan up there for sexual harassment.
Susan was up there for sexual harassment?
That's what I heard before I knocked on the door. They were talking
Who?
about. I'm not sure.
I gotta know, man. You see what this is?
What?
Leverage.
Oh.
Because what you do when you know that somebody else has a secret, because obviously she's not going down for this. Another thing I've learned, managers never go down for sexual harassment. Unless it's spanking. So like, what we have now is leverage. We have power over Susan. We're locked in, baby.
Okay.
Once we find out that whole story, who she hurt, how she hurt, it's gravy time. We're going to have great jobs. We're going to lean back in our chairs and collect paychecks for months on end.
Not sure about all that, but it'd be good to get that pallet jack fixed. The thing has been dragging. I can't tell you. I can't stand it.
That's what I'm saying, man. So like if we get a little bit more information on like what's going on with Susan, like you can get any pallet jack jacked, you know? You can get a whole new one, man.
Yeah?
You can like, I don't know, man. You can get like a gold one, you know?
Cold pallet jack?
Yeah.
What do you think we're doing down here?
Anthony walks up from IT.
What's up, Anthony?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
So, yeah, weird thing. The only way I could get you access into that folder was to give you not admin privileges, but like just below that, like supervisor privileges in Rex. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of trusting you to not fire anybody or do anything weird. Just be careful where you click. A lot of accidental reportings and stuff.
I mean, I've got my guys here. I've accidentally fired like 7 guys over the years the way the thing's set up. So
It's
you gotta.
terrible. Yeah. And Bethany just loves firing. I don't know, but yeah. So don't do that. But now you can get into that folder. So yeah, if there are any forms you need, just go looking in there. G16 _ equipment. I think is where that pallet jack, right? Pallet jack.
Yeah.
Pallet jack should be. If you find it in there, print out the form. Let me know, and I can take the privileges back away just so that there aren't any accidental,
Yeah.
But I guess if there's anything else you need, get the forms now. And then, yeah, if you need it in the future, just let me know. I can print them for you or whatever. Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
Don't apologize, Anthony. We actually need you for a second.
What's up?
Apparently, Susan committed some sort of sexual misconduct.
Which Susan?
Our boss, Susan.
Oh, Susan D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if can like do some, I don't know what you do, like hacking, like we can find out what she did to get what we call leverage.
He takes out of his, he has like a holster on his back that you didn't really notice. He pulls out a laptop and opens it and starts looking. Well, that would be extremely unethical for me to do.
This might not go too well for you. The Wi-Fi out here is bad.
Oh, we have different Wi-Fi.
What?
Anyway,
different Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Weird. Yeah, so I'm looking at the report.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. She's the perpetrator, but there's no victim listed.
That's what I'm saying. We got to find out who that is, Vern.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, thanks for nothing, Anthony.
Hey, no problem. Closes the thing and leaves.
Get a black die.
Scene, yeah. So you give that away
Okay.
to whoever.
To whoever.
And then
Whoever.
Thanks.
I still don't think I understand the dice at all.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So last scene of Act 1, what's Kev up to?
So, Kev is in Susan's office looking for clues while trying to have a normal conversation with her.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Hey, Kev. Yeah, so I guess Bethany says due to insurance liability, we can't have the exercise stuff here.
Yeah.
Do you want it? You can just have it. I don't really want to take it back to my garage, and honestly, it makes me kind of sad to look at it. So you can just have it if you want.
Yeah, like for sure. Like Anthony's stuff is top notch. It's a good kit. So
It's a quality Nordic track, yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'd be honored for sure.
Great. Would you be able to move it out of here, get a truck or something?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Vern's got a truck, so we'll be good.
Oh, you guys are friends with Vern?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to get this. I have to like hack into Rex and get this folder, this file.
What file? What's up?
Because I told you to use that shower, I didn't realize it was the chemical shower, which we're not supposed to use, I guess. And so that costs money to have the technician come back out and inspect and reset it. And I told Vern that I would bill it to my department so that his department doesn't get billed for that because it was my mistake. And
Is
so
it
I just
me?
need to find a form for that. What?
Am I your victim?
My What do you mean, my victim?
It's me.
What? Kev, what are you talking about?
I've been sexually harassed.
No, you have not. Have you been sexually harassed? By someone?
Susan,
What?
how could you?
How could I what?
He storms out of the office,
What?
stomps down.
She follows him. Kev, wait. What's happening?
Shut up! Shut up! He goes to like the security guard's office. He's like pounds on the door.
Yeah, what's up?
I need in.
There's a security office. We have sensitive material in here. What do you need?
It's me, Kev Apollo.
And
Jordan, don't play around. Let me in, dude.
all right,
Okay.
what's happening?
Jordan. I think Susan may be like sexually harassing me. And like you and I have this kind of like a cool connection where like I feel like I can talk to you about stuff, but also like I kind of want to see footage to make sure that she's like being cool. Basically, she set up a whole exercise gym like just for me that she didn't tell anybody else about, and then once anybody else finds out about it, she gets it shut down. And like she was clearly trying to like find some stuff on Rex, and so like I need to like see what she was up to today.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay, cool. All right, so this is like the first thing. This is me just pounding weights.
Sure.
So it's gonna be like this for like an hour. You can fast forward.
Okay. Let me look at the logs here. Actually,
Okay.
Were you in the warehouse for some reason?
Oh yeah, just for a sec. Yeah, this is when I was taking a shower. Would you pass over here?
White.
Okay. Yeah, this is when I was taking a shower. Okay, so now like at this point,
And you can like full see
yeah,
him in the shower.
Jordan, she said it was like a regular shower. I didn't know it was. Don't look at me like that. I thought it was. I didn't know it was going to be
Not
like
supposed to. You're not even supposed to be in the warehouse.
I know that
man.
now. This was all part of.
Safety
This was
issues.
part of Susan's creepy plan, right?
Okay.
So show me Susan at this point right now, what she's doing.
Susan, at this point,
Yeah,
she's just at her desk.
enhance.
She, it looks like from the log she was on Rex right then.
Okay, enhance.
You can see that she's trying to click like find security
The
footage.
camera's like super HD.
Yeah.
It's just like zooming in right onto like what she's typing.
Yeah. She's typing like security camera footage, and then like sexual harassment form comes
Yeah.
up, and she like accidentally reports herself. So she didn't actually see the footage, but she was trying.
I see. So she didn't successfully sexually harass me, but she was about to. This is
Checks out.
This is incredibly valuable information. Thank you, Jordan. I owe you another one, bro. End scene.
So yeah, that's a white die
Yep,
for
white die for
goes to
blood.
blood. No, you keep.
You
that.
keep it.
Oh,
That went
oh,
to me,
okay.
and I
He
gave
was
it to
giving
you.
it to you.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was definitely more interesting if he found out Susan was kind of trying to sexually harass.
Yeah.
Okay, so now here's what we do. Should we soft tilt?
Soft tilt for sure.
Soft tilt for sure.
Soft tilt for sure.
Blood's like, what the hell are you talking about? So now, Blood, we do something called the tilt, which I can never find in this book. There we go. And we're going to use the soft tilt because this isn't really a... people aren't dying left and right. So roll, in your case, the die that you have of your own. And then if you had other colors, you would subtract the lower number color out of the higher number color. 6, 7, 8. I got a black 8.
White 7.
Okay, so he had the high white, I had the high black, so that means he and I get to pick the tilt. We need a card.
And blood, it's kind of like these. It's just something that you're kind of like meant to implement into the scenes. You know, like I tried to do some slice of the pie. I didn't really get to the dubious PowerPoint yet, but you know it's coming.
Yeah.
If he's trying to trap Susan into sexual harassment.
And we've been dealing with files this whole time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and we both need to get our slice of the pie without drawing any suspicion, which is what he's doing, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get my slice of Kev without drawing any suspicions.
Yeah.
We both have the same need. Anyway, so yeah, now what we do is I roll in these dice. We got a 1, 2, 3, 2 1s, 1, 2, 2 3s, and a 6, and a 5. No 6. So yeah, do you want to do the top category or the bottom category?
We have a 1?
Yeah, we can do quotable, violence, deception, or folly.
Quotable is my favorite. It's just such a gag.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in for quotable.
Okay, so quotable, and I can do 1, 2, 3, or 5. 1 is this ends tonight. 2 is you're too late. 3 is I'm just not that into you. 5, I love you. Boy. Quotable. I'm just not that into you and I love you seem a little too on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
We've done This Ends Tonight before, but it's just so funny. Or You're Too Late. What do you guys like? This Ends Tonight or You're Too Late?
I think You're Too Late.
Yeah?
Let's give it a shot.
All right. So we'll do You're Too Latte. And they don't provide punctuation.
You're too late.
So the tilt for Act 2, the all-purpose scene enhancer, is You're Too Late. So that can inform any scene. It can happen once. It can happen many, many times. It's kind of up to us. Yeah. So just, keep it in the back of your mind. If we forget about it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. So we will be right back with Act 2 in like 15 seconds. Hi, welcome back to Act 2. Starting right now with me. Susan is actually down into the IT department, and she's talking to Anthony and the other IT people, trying to find that form to bill the technician, the shower technician, to her department. Yeah, so long story short, I need to find a form to bill a technician for the shower to my department instead of the warehouse. Because of like 3 misunderstandings that happened. Yeah, so do you know where that form is? I couldn't find it. I clicking around, like stuff went all wrong. Do any of you guys know where?
Bethany basically told us, like, if somebody comes in here with any Rex questions to, like, bring it right back to her.
I asked her already, and she didn't tell me. She just said I could report or fire someone.
Well, I just got an email that apparently we have to do another Rex training session.
Oh, yeah, that was from me because a lot of people have been confused. I know you guys don't need it. In fact, you guys don't even need to go if you don't want.
She says we have to go.
What do you mean we're the ones that have to teach the thing?
Oh, yeah. I suppose that's true. I didn't think about that.
Listen, honestly, it's easier for this kind of thing just to pay out of pocket.
Pay out of myself?
Yeah.
Well, but there's a form. I know there's a form for
How much is a shower technician going to cost?
I don't know. Hundreds? Maybe?
I'll do it right now for $50.
Well, it's like a specialized thing. I don't honestly, I don't know what they have to do. I think they have to reset the it's like an emergency shower, which you would think would just work again.
Yeah. I would think that.
One would think.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Hey, while we're on... No, never mind.
What?
What? You can talk to us.
If I accidentally reported myself.
Yeah.
Can I remove that? I accidentally reported
myself. What sort of report was it?
Well, it was a sexual harassment report, but it was an accident just on my set. There's no victim list.
Yeah, you just do the training.
That's the actual only way to get rid of it?
Yeah, you just do the training.
Okay, well, I have that training on Thursday right after the Rex training, or right before, I guess, the Rex training. Now we moved it.
Sure.
All right, then, never mind. Well, great.
The weird part is Bethany does a quiz at the end. If you fail the quiz, she does fire you.
Oh, you did you did the training?
Yeah, I did it. Yeah. I'm naturally very good at quizzes, but I've heard
wait, does that mean you've sexually harassed someone before?
It does.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Because I passed.
Bethany is such a bizarre HR department.
Basically, if you want to know how to pass a quiz, just think like what Bethany thinks like. Just tell her what she wants to hear.
She made the quiz?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I could probably think
those
like
quizzes. Everybody knows the answers to those quizzes. It's like you just pick the right answer. Like there's no risk in those things.
Too?
This guy passed it 3 times.
Is everybody just sexually harassing each other at this company?
Technically, no. Technically, none of us did a thing.
I did the same thing you did.
You accidentally reported yourself?
Yeah, I did too.
It's really easy. Oh,
yeah,
sure.
I did too.
Sure you did. I could see that shit-eating grin. Come on now. All right. Well, okay. Well, okay. But where's this form? I want to fill out the form to have the. Can you guys help me find this form?
Don't.
No.
Because then we'll have another whole training session. Okay, you already put a bunch of work on our plates.
Just tell me
wait
where
for the training session.
Yeah.
We'll tell you everything.
If you don't get Rex, stay out of it because it really just creates more problems than anything.
Thanks. You guys have been very helpful. Thank you. I'll see you on Thursday at the training.
Anthony, you didn't say anything. What's going on?
Kind of a crush on Susan. Smoking inside.
Nice.
Nice. All right, Vern. What's Vern up to?
So I'm in my office with Kev,
Nice. Okay.
getting an update.
All right. So I was with Jordan. You know, it's kind of an a-hole. So like, I actually like got some footage. I got to check out the footage. So basically, Susan was like trying to like watch me shower. It's all part of her weird scheme. Unfortunately, dude, it didn't work out for her. She accidentally reported herself for sexual harassment before she could watch me naked in the shower. So what I'm saying, Vern, is that we have to set up a little honey trap.
Oh, okay. But Jordan knows about this?
Yeah.
Okay, you might have to watch your back on that. I mean,
Why? What do you know about Jordan?
I mean, he's a security guy. He's got he's got an eye on what everybody's doing, and he can make it look like you're doing something you weren't doing.
Has this ever happened? Because like to me, Jordan seemed like kind of like a meek guy, you know?
I mean, he's got the power. That's all I'm saying. I don't know that I got anything I can prove. He's got the power.
All right, Vern.
So
here's the
you
deal.
don't play your cards right, you know. He might have you filling out that form.
So we need to work together on this. So I'll set up my honey trap for Susan. Okay, I'll catch her in the act. I need you to talk to Jordan.
Okay.
I need you to get him in on our side, whether that's like financially or just, you know, just like we'll keep his secrets if he keeps ours. I need you to figure out some sort of deal with Jordan so we know he's not deep faking us or something.
Sure. Let's see what we can figure out. What do you got in front of that pie? That pie social.
Oh my God. I forgot about the pie. I mean, like, this is kind of like the perfect opportunity. Like at a pie social, everyone's got their guards down, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, in terms of like this office, which by the way, for some reason, beer is the B word. Like, this office is just like so vanilla that like I assume they go nuts for the pie party. And so like, this is my opportunity, man. I will like, I'll do some sort of like, I'll be like, hey everybody, thanks for having me. Here's a presentation. And it'll be like all full of me, like pictures where like you almost see the tops of my pubes. And so it's just like me like shirtless and stuff like that. And then I'll be like, you know, like if anybody wants to talk to me, I'll be naked in my office. And it's really like, even if it's not Susan who opens the door, like we're gonna honey trap somebody, dude.
You might need to be a little more subtle than that. You're gonna have Jordan to deal with. You got Bethany to deal with.
Yeah. I forget about stuff like this.
I heard the people you work with. You know,
this would have worked perfectly in my old office. I gotta say, this would have worked perfecly. This is how I got in trouble for spanking.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, what is more of like this office's version of like a honey trap?
What if What if you actually had some honey?
Scene.
What
End scene. End scene. That's where you end the scene.
What if you actually had some money? Okay, Kev.
All right. Okay, so Kev is back in the IT room.
Oh.
Asking like how to put a presentation together.
So wait, PowerPoint?
Yeah.
You don't know how to use PowerPoint, dude?
No, like usually I would just like give somebody like, you know, some Post-its and they would kind of slap it together for me.
Oh.
Back in my old place.
Sure. Well, you could use Google Slides. That's on online.
Like you could do that?
We could technically do that,
Okay.
but we
It-
won't.
Yeah. What do you?
What else are you doing in here?
We're keeping this entire place like from falling apart. Do you know how many accidental firings are attempted every day because of Rex? Like we're the glue that keeps this company with employees at all. This place would go. This ship would crash into the rocks
No.
if were it not for us.
I know better because all your monitors are facing the other direction.
You mean the walls?
Yeah, you're
That's
facing
so that
away
peop-
from the people who walk into this room.
Yeah, that's what you do. You don't want people looking at your screens.
Yeah. You have to be.
We're dealing
we
with
have to deal with security. We have to
Sensitive
deal with
information.
the security department. We have to deal with the warehouse inventory. We've got the HR. Like we've
We've
got
got
all
our
their
hands
systems
in a lot
here.
of pies, you know?
What do y'all know about Jordan?
The security guy?
Yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah.
He's cool.
There's nothing sketchy about Jordan.
Not
Seems like you
Not
want
really,
a
yeah.
straight laced guy doing security.
Kind of an a-hole though, right?
I mean, he's serious.
Uh,
He's a security guy. You
Okay.
know?
is he a threat?
A threat?
Yeah.
To what? I mean, he's a threat to people who are doing weird stuff.
Yeah, he's a threat to people that are trying to break into the office or
Yeah.
use their lunch breaks to spend all their time on Facebook but I
Yeah.
mean I don't know.
Wait, hold on, what? So
Yeah.
if somebody's on Facebook on their lunch break, Jordan will come up and tell them to stop?
If he's using company resources,
But it's their lunch break, man.
Well,
still I mean it's that's our bandwidth and
that's Bethany.
That's our
Yeah.
bandwidth?
Bethany said that you can't use Facebook on your lunch break, and so now everybody has to enforce it. We don't
yeah,
know.
we
don't know.
we told her that we could set up the blocks.
We could just block Facebook. But
but
I'm on Facebook all the time.
yeah, well, don't do it on your lunch break, I guess. Bethany hates that. She's kind of the power behind the throne around here.
yeah, they've also got the whole thing about the the work-life balance,
Work-life
and then like they don't want you sitting at your desk while you're supposed to be on your lunch.
You're supposed to stand up.
You need to go take a smoke at the very least.
Yeah, they're weird about that. That's why I started smoking, because they kept yelling at me for always being on my computer.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't smoke before this week either. And to me, it seems incredibly unhealthy.
Yeah,
but
I, I hate
Yeah,
it.
you seem like you work out.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if anyone wants to, like, work out with me, too, I have a ton of equipment I just acquired. So, like...
You got some equipment?
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
been meaning to get some exercise.
I
Yeah.
thought somebody said they were setting up an exercise room here. Is that
No,
not
that's the
happening?
thing. That was... Ugh. This is why I come with you. I need your help to make the honey pot because Susan tried to sexually...
The honey pot?
What? Sorry?
Yes, because Susan tried. She set up exercise equipment. She set that up just to see me exercise,
Wait,
just to
wait,
get me
wait,
to
wait.
shower naked,
Wait,
just
are
so she
you-
could see me naked.
Are you trying to seduce Susan? Because, I mean, I kind of was hoping to ask her
Oh.
out at the pie social.
Anthony, I would not like step on your girl like that.
I mean, she's not my girl. She's not my girl.
Yeah, I know,
mean,
but like bro code, like I get that. No, I'm trying.
I mean, like, wait,
I'm
she,
trying
like,
to
up
catch
to-
her in the act of sexual harassment.
Oh no, that was an accident.
No, but I want to catch her in the act of another sexual harassment.
So you're trying to manufacture a sexual harassment
Yes,
scenario.
Anthony, what do you think a honeypot is?
I've never heard that term before, but now I can, from context, I can imagine what it is.
Yes.
It's entrapment.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's just think of like a pot of honey, and you're trying to attract a bear to come on in.
So this is why you're worried about Jordan.
Yes.
because you
'Cause
don't
he's
want
gonna
him
know
to see
Yes.
that
your
you're-
honeypot.
He's gonna smell a honeypot. And here's the thing: is like currently we're actually like we're trying to get some actual honey involved with this, and so like obviously there's gonna be a couple of buckets coming in through the main door, and so like sure Jordan's gonna be weirded out by that.
Did you know that Susan loves honey? I had this artisanal honey I was gonna give to her as a gift during the pie social. I found out that her parents had bees when she was a kid, and so she loves. Not important. She loves honey. So it would actually make a really nice, thoughtful.
Anthony, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm bringing Susan down today.
What?
And like like bro code, like I'm not gonna take her from you, but like she's going to be fired by tomorrow.
Okay.
Like
Do we
obviously,
still
like
have to do the Rex training then?
I think that Bethany ordered that, so yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
By the way, it does sound like Bethany runs this place.
She sort of does. Everyone's kind of scared of her.
Yeah.
Because she's, frankly, a little crazy. She just likes to kind of fire people for no reason, but like no one can really argue. I mean, shit. There used to be like 9 of us down here,
Whoa.
and now there's only 3.
A lot of us, it was for sexual harassment.
There was a lot of sexual harassment happening in the IT department. Yeah.
But I can see that your attraction runs deeper than just like loving her jugs, dude. Like obviously, like you looked some stuff up about like her past. And
we talked a little, and I found out the bee thing. You know, I don't know. I mean, I went to high school with her ex-husband, and so like I kind of like I was friends with him on Facebook until they got a divorce because he was cheating on her, and so I like unfriended him. You know, but then, I didn't want to friend her because I thought that'd be weird.
I mean, don't drag Anthony through the mud because
Well,
obviously, like they were like separated by the time he did that.
No, that's not what I saw, but that's okay.
Dude, what'd you see?
Oh, well, I mean, he was just like full cheating on her for like years.
Well, they were separated.
No, they got separated after she found out, and then they got a divorce. But yeah,
No, Anthony wouldn't play like that.
he played like that. He got gonorrhea, I heard, from I don't know. That guy actually was a guy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's bisexual, I guess. But like, yeah, he was cheating on her with like everyone in town.
Yeah, Anthony can get any human he wants.
He's very attractive.
Yeah. You sure it wasn't like a joke gonorrhea, right? Like just trying to get people to laugh? Because I noticed that like when I say the word here, nobody laughs. So maybe it was like that kind of thing.
What?
What? Gonorrhea
Like-
sucks, dude.
Yeah, but like wouldn't it be funny if just like, you know, like, oh, like that show was worse than gonorrhea? Black tie. like a bad show, right? Like you just watch like Lion King looks like worse than gonorrhea.
Look, hey, Kev,
That's
sorry.
funny, right?
We've got to prepare for the Rex training.
But you were gonna help me with my honey trap.
No.
Guys,
Just do a PowerPoint yourself, man.
just
It's
do
not
it
hard.
yourself. It
They've
just
got just Clippy is gonna get you
Clippy'll
through the
guide-
whole
yeah.
thing.
yeah, just ask Clippy anything.
Ask Clippy. Clippy will help you.
You guys are not cool.
Great.
And see.
Yeah. So Susan has Vern up in her office, and she's finally found the form. She figured it out.
She's really been working on this.
Yeah, before she's just she's a bit of a perv, but she's trying to do her job.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So hey, I found the form. No one would help me, but I found it.
Okay.
For whatever reason, it was like 8 subfolders deep. It was in like QR43 _ specialty, and then it was in like technician, and then it was in like miscellaneous, and then I literally like looked through every folder, and I made sure to never hit enter because that reports you for sexual harassment apparently. Rex is so bad. Anyway, so I found the form. I filled out everything. I just need your signature as the department head to let go of your responsibility for the payment, and then I will be able to pay for the shower technician who I have scheduled for.
The form expired.
I guess I left it open too long in Rex. Hang on, let me see if I can try to. Whoa! I just about fired Anthony in IT. Don't want to do that. Okay. Well, look,
He might deserve it though.
Anthony in IT.
I mean, look at this system.
Well, Rex is very
I can't even figure out how to get a pallet jack fixed.
Byzantine. Your pallet jack isn't working?
Yeah, the wheel's stuck. One of the wheels is stuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. I never heard about this. Well, I know where that file is. I've had to
great.
do that before. That's in
Sounds good.
G16 equipment here.
That one has expired too. Bloop, bloop. This form has expired.
The form, apparently the entire form just left Rex. Tell you what, let's just circumnavigate Rex in this situation, and we can order a pallet jack. Does it need to be fixed or replaced?
It probably needs to be replaced at this point.
Okay,
It's like a big chunk out of the wheel.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll just write down pallet jack.
Hey, this is Bethany.
Hey, Bethany. Hi.
Hey, Jordan just told me you're talking about circumventing Rex in here.
Oh yeah. I was going to. I mean, this doesn't really concern HR, but we're just gonna order a replacement pallet jack, but the form just expired.
I'm afraid circumventing Rex does concern HR.
All right, well, hang on. Let's call Anthony down in IT. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Susan. Hi. Yeah, hey. So we were trying to order.
Bethany's here too, Anthony.
Bethany's here too, and I'm here with Vern.
Yep,
from
I'm here.
Hi, everybody. Here, let me just put you on speaker. Okay, yeah. What's up? Oh yeah, so we were trying to find a order form in the G16 equipment for the pallet jack. I needed to order a new pallet jack for Vern down in the warehouse. Theirs is broken, and the form just like expired and left Rex entirely.
That's the time limit.
But the form, we hadn't even opened the form yet, and it just deleted itself from Rex entirely.
I put time limits on these things.
On forms, just in Rex entirely.
Yeah.
Anthony's like, oh yeah, that's actually right. Bethany did instill that if a form isn't used for, I think, 6 months, they will kind of terminate. The assumption was at the time.
How often do you think a pallet jack breaks?
Well, yeah, the assumption at the time was that most forms are used more frequently than that, and we did raise that objection for all forms. We didn't want it to be a blanket, application across all forms, and we can see here that now is this is why, but it was kind of out of our hands.
It's a real shame. If you just submitted the form this morning, I think you would have made it.
Well, right, but
I've spent half my morning
he was
dealing with
trying-
this guy that came into my warehouse and took a shower.
That was Kev. That
And
was
then
my
I
fault.
I'm
couldn't-
very
I-
aware of the situation. We're going to solve it Thursday morning.
Yes.
Yes.
That's unrelated to that.
That is unrelated to that?
Yes, that was an accident. I just reported myself accidentally.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with this. But I just accidentally. Oh, but we do need to. Anthony? Yeah. Is there a way to recover? I had filled out a form. I just needed Vern to sign it, and then that form expired. It was the.
That's by design.
And is it gone now?
Yes.
It's gone?
Yes.
Rex is a terrible system.
I can't even get into half the stuff I need.
He can't get into half the stuff he needs. When we do get to forms, they just expire and delete themselves.
No, this is a shame because I'm afraid I now have to report you
For what?
for what you just said about Rex.
Rex it's not a person, it's just a bunch of files and crazy folders. It makes no sense.
Rex is the heart of this business.
Rex sucks.
Rex is an organizational tool.
Okay, that's you now too, Vern. I'm reporting both of you. We don't say sucks in this office.
I'm going to report you. You just said it.
I dare you to report me.
I'll report you right now. I reported myself. Where are we at now?
Vernstein.
Oh, yeah. When's the pie social?
Yeah, maybe that's where you're gonna be at.
Oh, you don't have to. I was just wondering. But that would be fun, I guess.
Yeah. Vern is hanging out, waiting for the pie social to start.
Okay. Hey, Vern, sorry about all that with Bethany and everything, and just Rex is just such a handful. Hopefully people just are able to relax and eat some pie. We've been planning this for a couple of weeks, and everybody around here loves
Vern,
pie.
I was able to figure out power.
Oh, hey, Kev.
Hey.
Are you excited for the pie social?
Are you guys friends?
Well, no,
we're-
she's my boss.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say we're friendly. I hope.
Okay.
I mean, I try to be friendly with everyone. But yeah, I mean, we were just trying to get this pallet jack situation figured out, and the forums keep deleting.
Oh, we're gonna get him a
themselves.
gold one.
Oh, you were talking about the pallet jack.
He's
situation?
obsessed with this gold thing. I don't understand.
I don't know if that's in the budget, Kev.
Oh, we're gonna find a way.
Find a way. We can't even seem to. We don't even know if anyone actually works in accounting in this office. Every time we try to do an accounting thing, we end up talking to IT and HR butts in on the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how the money's handled around here.
I think that might be in Indiana. I think that might be where they do all the accounting.
Maybe it's getting a little weird though. Can I? On the down low.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little, the vibes are a little strange. Every time we look into any kind of accounting money thing, this has been happening for a few months actually. Bethany just shows up. She'll just show up anytime it's talked about. Oh, hey, Bethany. How are you?
Hey.
We were just talking about the pallet jack thing. And
No,
trying to
Jordan told me that you were talking about me.
Oh, do you have an earpiece or something? How is Jordan talking to you all the time?
I have a cell phone. Is that so weird?
Oh, no, I guess it's not. We were talking about you, about how you came and we were trying to get the forums to go, and we just mentioned you.
And you were kind of suggesting that maybe it's outside of the realm of HR to be.
Well, frankly, yes. I think that it is out of the realm of HR when we're dealing with an accounting problem in the warehouse.
It's not, though. Simply, it's not. Because my job title is Human Relations Director. Mm-hmm. As long as humans are relating with one another, it's my responsibility.
So if we just went through the computers, we'd be okay.
As long as no humans are involved, is no human being hired, is no human exchanging money.
Well, I mean...
Well, there's your answer right there. Now, why don't you three just grab yourself a nice big old piece of pie and enjoy the social? It's easier that way. She walks away.
Sorry, guys.
I knew Jordan was up to something.
He does seem to be...
Does he bug our phones or something? What's happening?
Sort of as part of, I think there were some local kind of acts passed that gave him sort of carte blanche. He could surveil anything.
Mm-hmm. I looked at his logs. He writes down when anybody's sitting down, whenever, at what time, and what they're talking about, and looking at it. And
looking at his logs.
Yeah, and here's the craziest thing: you can zoom in on a monitor and just legit see what somebody is typing.
Oh,
it is crazy.
When were you doing that?
I was trying to that dork Anthony who just sucks.
Oh, Anthony's all right.
No, not your husband Anthony. The bad Anthony.
Obviously not my ex-husband.
The bad Anthony.
No, IT Anthony.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what kind of stuff he looks at.
What does he look at? Why would Jordan show you that?
Because the thing is, whenever you walk into IT, these guys, they always have their monitors facing away from you. It's I have 3 monitors and it's all important stuff when there's no way that's even possible. It's okay, guys, we know that you have Twitter on one of these, it's not a big deal, but they're still no, I'm sorry, we run this place. And so I wanted to actually check up on it.
And what did you see?
Honestly, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand. So maybe they're looking at websites and code or something, but all 3 monitors did in fact have data on them.
I mean, I think that they do a good job down there. I mean,
Yeah, but they're like so uppity about it, you know. So like I was figuring like there has to be like some sort of dirt in there.
oh, well, Kev, I mean,
The one guy, Dale, was looking at pornography though. We caught him.
what? Well, we'll have to report that.
No, I did, and apparently like he's just gonna go to training for it. Not a big deal.
There's training on Thursday after that.
Yeah.
But Kev, you're new around here, but like,
Yeah.
maybe focus more on just your work.
I am actually. I'm super excited. I have a PowerPoint presentation that I think you're going to love. I just put this together, and so I wanted to present during the social. I wanted to like show everybody what I've been working on.
Well, okay. Anthony from IT is over there. Ask him to
Wait,
help
Bad
you.
Anthony?
Please stop calling him Bad Anthony. It's just Anthony.
The thing is though, like it's super weird because you were married to Anthony. Hell yeah, it was
I
obviously like one of the
do
greatest guys of
recall-
all time. Yeah.
Well, I would disagree.
Do you want a piece of pie?
Thank you, Vern. Yes. Let's
Yeah, I
just
want a
have
piece
some
of pie. Yes.
Let's just enjoy the pie social like Bethany suggested.
Yes.
Vern,
Great
we're
move,
gonna get
Vern. Great move, dude.
we're gonna get the pallet jack thing figured out.
No, we're gonna give him a gold pallet jack.
We'll see if
They're
we
not getting gold.
we can make
What do you
it.
need gold for?
We can spray paint it. Whatever. Yeah. Is there anything else that your department needs while we're ordering things? We could get, anything else? Just the pallet jack?
Like what? Is it some kind
No, I mean,
of bribe to
what?
butter me
No.
up to you? Or
Yeah. What is
What?
this?
No,
What is this?
I was just asking if your department needed anything.
Susan, we
else.
already have teams here. Okay.
Teams.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Trying to take my guy. It's not cool.
You and Kev are a team?
Yeah.
You're in completely different
you've
departments.
been been acting a little weird lately.
Yeah.
Setting up exercise equipment.
Taking up his space. It's not cool.
I didn't realize that was the overflow storage. I'm sorry about that. And yeah,
White dye.
yeah. I mean, it's the pie social. We get a little loose at the pie social. Truth comes out. I did sort of get the fitness equipment for two reasons. I did actually think everyone would like it. But also I thought Kev would like it. I knew Kev would like it. I know you worked out at your old job, and
No, it's nice to hear some honesty from you.
well, and
Please look forward to my presentation.
okay. See?
Okay, so I mean, it is pie social. There are 2 pies for 30 people.
Yeah.
And Kev just has like a stupid screen pulled down and says, all right, everyone, today, it's a pretty crazy day. Obviously, I'm pretty new here, 5 days in. But today I learned PowerPoint. See, where I used to work in San Fran, I would just have other people, I'd give them.
Smattering of applause.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I give them a few Post-its and like they would slap something together for me, but I did this myself. And so this is basically, I wanted to introduce myself to this group just because like, I feel like I've had a lot of jokes that have bombed this week and maybe some of you don't have a good impression of me. So like, this is me. This is Kev for who I am. Right now, for forever. Okay, and so it's just like, it's pictures of Kevin with no shirt on, almost down to his pubes, just like pointing at the camera. It's clear he took these photos in his office today. Like doing push-ups. Some of it's like a video of him just like talking about when he lost his virginity. And then like
Susan is like very attentive, and Anthony
Yeah.
is looking at her being very attentive.
yeah, and then it's just like at the end, it's just like, man, I'm just like a hard worker. I'm like kind of like a cool dad, and I just want to make people happy.
You're a dad?
And the video ends. Yeah, I am.
Oh. Bethany walks over and says, all of that was terribly inappropriate. You're going to need to report for sexual harassment training. Thursday morning at 9 a.m., 8 a.m.
What?
I told you you'd have to dial that back, man.
I just gave a presentation.
You were almost nude. Also, you were clearly nude in your office.
It's not. The presentation is not done yet. It, honestly,
Not done.
It gets a little sweet. So he pulls out Anthony's artisanal honey.
Oh!
And just like dumps it on himself.
What? But what are you doing?
This is me. This is me. This is Kev. I'm a truly sweet guy, sticky and smooth. I'll be naked in my office.
Bethany comes over and Susan's like, we need to fire Kev. And Susan's like, yeah. Black tie.
Yeah. So Kev sits in his office naked and sticky. Is just getting like his chair all messy. And nobody knocks.
And then he gets...
Kev, it's Jordan. Can you open the door?
Come on in, Jordan.
I don't know what's going on with you today, man.
Honeypot. You were sexually harassing me. Honeypot.
No, I'm here with the police
There's just police right behind him.
to escort you out of the building.
You all saw this, right? You saw what he wanted.
Police come in there like, sir, please put these pants on.
You saw what he was doing to me.
He's like dragging you out of the office.
Jordan did this to me.
Mr. Apollo, it's time to go.
End scene.
Okay, so now we're going to use the soft aftermath. So you roll the dice that are in front of you. Oh, you only got whites? This will turn out okay, probably, for you. Okay, so then you subtract, if you have different colors, which you don't, you subtract the lesser color out of the greater color. I got a black 10. That's like the best I've done in a long time.
Nice.
What'd you get, Blood?
White 9.
Ooh, what'd you get?
A 0.
Oh, wow.
It's really cool. They negated each other
Negated
perfectly.
each other, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go in turn order, I guess. So black 10. Sort of cool. Unexpected, sure, but in the end, you're doing okay. Nothing too badly broken, maybe some interesting prospects, lessons learned, and a good friend or two to keep you on the right track. Susan did her sexual harassment training. They had the Rex training. Everyone understands Rex a lot better now.
Oh, nice.
Anthony explained that the honey...
Bad Anthony?
IT Anthony explained that the honey was actually supposed to be a gift, and so we're gonna go on a date in a couple of days. And Susan's feeling good about that, and Kev got fired, and so everything kind of worked out for Susan. And would you have a white 9?
Yeah, white 9.
Okay, white 9 is happy. Given the possibilities, things didn't turn out half bad. Your future isn't in flames, your dignity is intact, and maybe you learned something. It's all pretty cheerful considering the alternative. Life's weird sometimes.
Yeah, so we got the technician reimbursed. I got the pallet jack fixed. And I understand how to use Rex now. Plus, I've got this super admin access, so I don't have to worry about bothering Susan anymore.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. Love it.
And I don't have to deal with some guy keep asking me about a gold pallet jack.
Yeah, everyone hated Kev. And you had a 0?
And Vern and Anthony just chill during their smoke breaks now.
Yeah.
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 0, yep.
Okay, they're the same, I guess. The worst thing in the universe. Yes, technically it might be worse to be pulled apart by farm machinery, but in terms of your reputation, relationships, hopes and dreams, physical and mental health, and all you hold sacred and dear, nothing could possibly be worse. That thing you just thought of, not bad enough. Try again, and phone your most sadistic, conniving friend for advice, or you can get pulled apart by farm machinery. This actually makes sense, all of it.
So it's late at night. You see a kind of small apartment that's not very clean. And And yeah, you see Kev, he's in black sweatpants, but still like kind of sticky and honey covered. Like walk in and he goes, Martina, Daddy's home.
Daddy?
Yeah.
What? Where's your shirt, Daddy?
I messed up again, Martina. We got to move.
Oh, no. She just starts crying.
And we got to move tonight. Pack your bags. And
She goes, oh, Daddy. Pack your bags.
And the end.
The end. Great job, Blood.
Great job, Blood.
Thanks.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I like the soft ones sometimes where things don't like.
Me too.
Because sometimes Fiasco, like people are dying left and right. And,
Dragons appear.
yeah, bonkers. Yeah, we played it straight for once. And it kind of made sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. This is Fiasconauts. If you're a patron on patreon.com/easyallies, you get this show early. We don't always film it on the same day, so you kind of just get it when it's ready, unless it's ready like a month in advance. Then I hold it a little bit. But yeah, usually you'll get it a couple of days or a week or something in advance, and then it goes live on Fridays in the morning. But yeah, thank you to Bloodworth and Kyle. Thank you for watching and listening. We will be back the last Friday of next month with another exciting Fiasconauts. Bye.
Bye.